Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm the MysteriousJG. Just got done playing around with the cryo perks. We've got a few levels to go before we hit 60. Let's actually develop better versions of our weapons that we're currently trying to use. It's kind of silly that we've been going this freaking long without getting a better, getting the hopped up version of our Ishire sniper rifle. Oh, but you know what? We need to actually pull them apart to get the cool shot out of them. So. Few details. We've got +2 mod slots. Okay, I put in 2 weapon damage things, then the +2 mod slots, and the 25% shield restore. So how do I actually decide I want to get rid of it? Oh, it's not going to let me, is it? I would have to have another... do I have to have another sniper rifle before I can get rid of it? I'm highly confused. I thought I could, deconstruct. It won't let me deconstruct it. Maybe... because I thought I could deconstruct it to get the augments back and then make a new gun. Higher level gun. Because that's the level 6. I can now make the level 7. The game's being really herky-jerky. So do I have to remove... oh, it's because it's equipped. I have to have something... something has to be my equipped gun, and it won't let me destroy a weapon that is, or deconstruct a weapon that is equipped. Got it. So then this one's the same. +2 mod slots, and then +3 weapon, +3 weapon, +3 weapon. Okay. Double mod extension, shield oscillators. So I got halfway through to the next set of weapons, and then I finally was like, fuck it. I keep almost one-hitting stuff and not quite being able to one-hit stuff, and that was annoying to me. So we will make the as you can see, this does take materials, but now we're getting shit tons of materials, so it doesn't really matter. So it's the double mod extension. Equilibrium regulator. Oh. Man, don't treat it like he used to. I'll get into like a turbo booster, ricochet rabbit system, shield oscillator, and then just kinetic coils. Oh, these are alphabetical. It shouldn't have been anywhere near as long for me to find the we go. And then the Dawn Shotgun 7. So, double mod extension, shield oscillator, and then as many kinetic coils as I can fit. Ooh, spooky music. Spooky space music. I sure hope those stack. Otherwise, it's very wasteful. Armor-wise, I don't care. I'm always going around wearing that same generic armor, and not really running into too much trouble, so... It's like we're running through pudding. Alright. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and actually get it going with the next main plot mission, because it seems like we're really just kind of running out of stuff to do. And I'm just going to take a second to do our mods. So the spare clip, we don't... Spare ammo is good. We don't want more ammo in the clip. So it's a heavy spare clip, or we could just get a, clip that doesn't add to the weight. Lattice materials decreases weight and decreases clip size. That's fine because we only got one shot in the clip anyway. Damage booster. If your man don't treat you like you used to, I'll come in there like a damage booster. And another one that reduces clip size. What is this doing? Damage. We already, let's see. We have a clip and a barrel, which is boosting damage by 16. This would boost it by 17 but reduce accuracy. We can only have one barrel at a time. Receiver, and that's what we want. Now this is increased damage, melee damage, and it decreases the clip size, which we don't care about because the smaller our clip size, the more often we have to reload. But we've got something that's giving us a shield boost every time we reload. So. And I do love me the ones that have nothing but positives. Alright. Pause for a drink of water, and we'll be ready to get on with some exciting missions. Occurred to me we could just have a whole video of exploring, of like just going to different systems and scanning and stuff. But I already said we were going to do a plot mission, so I really can't pull out now. So we're all done. Everybody's super loyal. We can get on with hunting the Archon. As has been there waiting for us to execute this mission for the last 800 bajillion videos. This has been a really freaking long LP series. As I'm recording these, I'm getting like 30 views roughly a video, so that's not great.
Keep us stealth, Callow. No sense picking a fight just yet.
Keep us stealth, Callow. We don't want anyone knowing we're here. Much like JG's LP series, no one knows it's here. No, but seriously though, I mean, for anybody out there who does LPs or has ever thought about doing LPs, you will find that your first video of any series is almost always going to be the most viewed, because people, you are going to lose audience over time. But man, this series is so freaking long. I feel like people are sick of the game. There's a whole community of people online who just like hate on this game, but can't say I didn't get $50 worth of,
Anomaly on sensors.
you know, things to do to kill time. Yeah, see, I figured this was it. Unused research data, got it.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Bunch of iron, great. So, Tentrabel, this massive world, has an extremely smooth and flat surface, primarily composed of tin and nickel. A methane and ethane atmosphere helps retain heat, making this just a super nice place to be. We got Soledad or something. I mean, they go for atmosphere with, or lack of atmosphere, I guess, with these outer space sequences, where you actually get a sense that these things are far apart, which is nice.
I'm picking up something.
So here's Tofino. Tofino's the system. So Solad's severe storms, toxic atmosphere, and tectonic instability make it a challenging candidate for ice mining, despite oceans of frozen water and liquid ammonia. And I keep forgetting what button actually deploys probes.
Getting a scan.
It's a nice sheet. Century-old abandoned Angaran mining colonies half buried in the snow atop this massive sheet of frozen water. So we got experience for finding that. After we're done scanning the whole system, we will take a break to save before we execute this mission. I have a feeling that there will be some kind of like important decision with huge plot consequences that doesn't actually matter. That seems to be a thing with every plot mission in this game. So this is decades-old shards of Angaran ships drift in Dwyo and Asa's orbit, indicating that the gas giant's helium-3 is more difficult to mine than our preliminary scans suggest. Well, there are also a bunch of Ket nearby, or hostile. It seems like we should, yeah, it seems like there's another thing there, but it doesn't seem like there's like a moon or a different planet that was over there. I don't know. That's no moon, that's a space station. That's no original comment, that's a reference.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, good, an anomaly. On Pass 65. It means peace. Pass 65 is a scorching desert that is nonetheless surprisingly cool, given the output and nearness of the Tofino sun. Temperature is a product of Pass 65's highly reflective mineral deposits. It's a shiny world. It's made of shinium, or shinium.
Deploying probe.
Somebody was
Satellite detected.
Somebody was upset at me in Starflight 2 for mispronouncing shinium. This appears to be a positioning beacon launch for the Silurian Ark. Parchero. Its systems are too damaged to determine if it was launched accidentally or with an unknown purpose. So we gain Milky Way research data, and you would think that would be a lead on the Silurian Ark. But as I think I've already revealed, we'll find out about the Silurian Ark when we actually do the Archon's flagship mission. So let's go back to the ship, save the game. Wait, why can't... Oh, save game is up here for some reason. You know, speaking... Yeah, that's right. The Silurian Ark is here, so maybe we should bring our... Oh, wait, never mind. Had a mental breakdown. I was like, hey, we should bring Vetra. She's Silurian, but no, she's not. She's Turian. I'm mixing up my fictional species. So we can go with my original plan, even though people are probably getting sick of Korra. I want to bring along Korra and fake Rex guy. Whatever his name is. I'm not really getting the sense of, like, feeling of knowing and caring about the crew that I got in the original Mass Effect here. Maybe I'm just kind of... Maybe I just have Mass Effect fatigue more than a real problem with this specific game. But anyway, there is the Archon's flagship. Ship name Barakan. Crew complement unknown. Status cat flagship. Heavy armor detected. Noke Arc Parchero in proximity. So we do know about this. Oh, it is grabbed hold of the Ark. The Archon's flagship Varakan appears to be operating normally and is unaware of the Tempest's presence. However, the Silurian vessel Ark Parchero has been captured and is tethered to the Ket ship. Sensors show no signs of damage to the Ark. Its power levels are on standby. So let's dock. Dock, goose. This might be a, if we have trouble, I could go back, but this might be a video where it was finally worth doing, Drac, that's his name, where it's finally worth having armor with, like, combat capabilities rather than a, experience boost. But, nah.
It's true then? We found the Silurian Ark?
Awesome.
Sam, tactical.
You worried there, Colo?
It looks like the Archon captured it. The ships are tethered.
What's the plan?
I'm working on it. Sam, connect me to the Moshai.
On screen.
Ryder, it's good to see you again.
What up, dog?
We've located the Archon's ship. It's more complicated than we thought, so I wanted to make sure we knew what we were looking for.
It was a large remnant relic depicting Meridian. It's in his private chamber. His sanctum, he called it.
Sanctimonious prick.
He's very proud of that relic.
Good to know, or not for long? Well, I mean, it's in his sanctum would be a good not for long thing. He's very proud of it. Makes less sense.
That's what we needed. I appreciate it.
And I appreciate
I had long
what
since
you're
forgotten
doing
what
for
this
all
mission
of
was
us.
supposed to be about, so...
But be careful. I've seen the Archon's cruelty. I hope you don't.
I've seen him turn people
That
into,
makes two
like,
of us.
his
Thank
own
you for your help,
species
Archon.
and servants.
Of course.
That seems pretty cool.
I wish you well.
He's not even, like, sexy
Okay,
about
we
it.
play this right, not only do we get away with the Relic,
Enslaving
we
people.
save the Solarians. I say we get onto the Ark, assess the situation, then sneak onto the Ket ship through the tether.
That was a weird thing to say, sorry.
A feasible approach. Currently, Ark Parchero is on standby. Only its stasis
Oh, wait,
facilities
I
are
wasn't
online.
listening. Which ship are we getting onto?
What about the Solarians?
Unknown.
You heard the Moshai. Who knows what the Archon's capable of?
We respect our opponent. He'll regret it.
Then we keep our eyes open. We underestimate the Archon, we're dead.
Or Ket.
Ryder,
What up, dog?
whatever you need. Those are my people.
We'll get them
My
back.
peeps.
Now let's make this one count.
Okay, so we just, like, hopped into, and it does look like we're on the Silurian ship, so...
Tempest, we're in.
So
We're
far, no
in.
unusual activity from the Ket ship.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Pathfinder, if you access a terminal, I can assess the situation.
What if I just play around with a data pad? Would that work? Message from the captain. Urgent. Alien vessels have been detected within the system. Effective immediately, all external communications are restricted to avoid revealing Ark Parchero's position. The unknown celestial phenomenon continues to disrupt long-range scans. Positions of the Nexus, Ark Hyperion, Ark Lucinia, and Ark Nautilus remain unknown. Captain Morlan out. Wouldn't it be awesome if we run into Morlan? That would be sweet. It's a meth suppressor. A meth suppressor.
Accessing Ark Parchero's internal systems. A moment. Additional data encryption has been added.
That's not protocol.
That's not regulation. Did the Silurians do that?
It appears so. It's a cryptography key associated with their intelligence
Well, they are
services.
big on
I have
spying on
unlocked it.
everybody.
The Andromeda Initiative encompasses all colonization efforts, including ARCs, Pathfinders, outposts, and the central support hub, the Nexus.
This is Captain Hager of Arc Pachero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship. Please look for our Pathfinder, Zevon Reka. Situation urgent.
Well, that was clear enough. Let's find him.
Overriding bulkhead door.
Yeah, but I want to listen to mission status.
At present, Arc Parchero has arrived in the Helios cluster. Location of Nexus is unknown.
This is Captain Hager of Arc Pachero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have Please look for our...
Yeah, but there's so much cool stuff to listen to. Pathfinders.
The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement.
This is Captain Hager of Arc...
Alright, fine. The worst part of all is that now we've learned the name of the captain and of the Pathfinder, and neither of them are Morlan. So my hopes that Morlan will be a big part of this game are starting to fade. Unlike the erection you'll get if you use Morlan's famous
Some cat
erection
infrastructure
pills.
has been added, but the ARC systems are operational.
So it's flight ready?
Yes.
Ryder, are you thinking of?
Easiest way to save everyone is to take the whole Ark with us.
Easy isn't the word I'd use.
If the right Solarians are still on board, this might work.
Yeah, but what about getting out of the...
No bodies, no signs of a fight.
Did the Solarians just surrender?
Let's hope their Pathfinder can make sense of it.
It is atmospheric. Give it that. I'm into it. For some reason, I wasn't really in the mood to play this, and I needed to remind myself that I was running short of material and needed to get some videos in the can. But now I'm kind of into it. It's fun to be playing one of these plot missions again, instead of just constantly dicking around with little quests that don't actually mean anything. Excuse me.
It appears the Cat have been offloading pods and equipment from the Ark.
No good will come of that.
This Solarian shows no vital signs.
So he died during stasis survival. Urgent, by agreement of ARC senior leadership, cease all defensive operations against the alien vessels. The risk of catastrophic damage to the ARC and colonists is too high. So they did surrender.
This colonist is deceased. The medical terminal may provide more information.
Back on the planet Medicom. Are you an alien ghost doctor? Sorry, I'm
What do their records say about the Solarian, Sam?
He is identified as Pathfinder Zevon Reka.
well, shit.
Shit. The guy we're looking for.
Well, I was
Can't
looking for
catch a
more
break.
land, but
We're still more fortunate than him. However, initiative records indicate Pathfinder Reka is female. This patient is male.
What? Then who is this really?
I have his DNA signature from your scan. Locate a sequencer to confirm his identity.
oh, it's like a trick trap. The Solarian Pathfinder is a smart cookie. She's faked her own death here on the planet
DNA
Medicom.
of the deceased Solarian matches colonist Jex Arlen.
So they switched them. trying to hide their Pathfinder. Let's check this colonist stasis pod. See if anyone's there.
I've marked the pod row.
Typical Solarians, all smoke and mirrors.
Whoa, they're only smoking mirrors. Whoa. It is pretty typical of the Solarians, though. He's right. They're always using that kind of tactic. Whoa, we're only smoking mirrors. Whoa. That was Cody Rhodes' music before he became Stardust, and then decided he really didn't want to be Stardust anymore, and became the American Nightmare.
So many pods gone.
So little time.
I'd like to think they got away before the catch showed up.
But you'd be
The
dreaming.
Solarian captain was too worried for that.
This isn't Jex Arnold's pod.
Okay. This is not the Solarian we're looking for. A whole bunch of abandoned cat forklifts. And my... okay, my wireless controller ran out. That's not great timing. Luckily, I have enough lead on this headset that I can walk across the room and get another controller. So you guys can just chillax, talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. But there's no need because we're ready to go. Although I am having issues now with my headset, and I'm slightly worried that actually threw off the...
This isn't the pod we're looking for.
Hopefully you guys are getting my commentary.
This is the deceased Solarian's pod. Yet I detect a female Solarian inside.
He died
We
happy.
found their Pathfinder. Let's get her out.
You need to access stasis controls to revive her.
I remember playing through the original Mass Effect thinking that, like, Solarians, if they were vaguely, like, based on insect life in some weird way, that
Hey there, take it slow.
the females would be, like, substantially larger than and look very different from the males.
I'm fine.
But that's not really how it works.
Solarian stasis recovery is almost immediate. Who are you?
Scott Ryder, Pathfinder for the Human Ark.
Where's Alec?
And who are your friends?
He didn't make it.
He was way cooler than you, I'm sure. I haven't even met you, and I can tell you're not as cool as Alec was.
Oh, this is madness. Stasis was a mistake. I should never have...
Well, how the hell would you have survived the trip? Are you okay? Bust out wolves!
What's bothering you?
A leader leads. She doesn't go to sleep.
She does not get hit with
A
CM Punk's
hostile
finisher.
species, an armada set upon us. Our captain saw no choice but surrender. Said we'd live to fight another day. He convinced me to hide in the general population and to dismantle my SAM so we wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Dismantle
But
it?
we're still in their grasp, I see.
That's about to change.
Yeah,
We're heading into
bitch.
the cat vessel together.
Wanna fuck shit up.
Wake up a flight crew and ready the Ark for escape. On my signal.
That'll be no trouble. And then I'll work on freeing the Ark, so you can focus on your objective.
Sounds good, or let us handle it. Nah, she just woke up.
We'll get the Ark out somehow. Just wake up your team and stay put.
One thing at a time, of course.
I'm keying you into our comms. We'll stay in touch.
Oh, and don't be such a pushover for everything I tell you to do. Okay.
Hello, Pathfinder Raker.
Ah, a SAM in my head again. I'm back in the game.
I'm on the game!
We'll be ready, Ryder.
We'll be Ryder ready. She's like way taller than Ryder as she's standing on an elevated.
Tempest, we're in the tether. Going across to the catch ship now.
Okay, so that whole area had no combat. Great.
So far, there are no indications they're aware of your presence. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Have fun. Have fun storming the cat ship. And this seems like a good place to call it a video. And double check and make sure that everything's okay with my sound. Because my ability to hear the game cut in and out a couple times there, which had me wondering whether your ability to hear me might have been cutting out the same way. I'm the MysteriousJG. I want to thank you guys for watching. When we come back next time, we will continue hunting the Archon. Bye-bye.